Welcome in, everyone, to EA Sports' continuing coverage of PGA Tour Golf. Alongside Frank Novelo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
That's the kind of swing you want to break down and study. Perfect tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done. That is so well done. On into on this opening hole, Frank, at a good chance here for, at a minimum, a birdie to start the round.
Not often you start on a par 5, and not often you reach the green in 2 or have an eagle putt.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Okay, a well-played opening hole here on the green in 2, and then a 2-putt birdie to start 1 under. Strong par 5 to start, followed by a good par 3. The second hole is 225 yards.
2 bunkers, Rich, when you look at this par 3. In between is a nice corridor. And that's really the line that you want to be looking at going at this par 3. Just thread the gap, and you should safely find the green.
Okay, that one's dancing. A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome 4-time winner on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
And he's got to be happy where this ball will end up. Just slightly uphill, it's almost dead straight.
Fairly straightforward par 4 now. The third at the Wetlands is 460 yards straight away.
It is 460 yards. It can be chopped down a lot of different ways. 300-yard tee shot, and it's only 160. But if you're a mere mortal, 280, 180, the hole becomes that much longer, that much harder.
And that ball absolutely walloped. That is a big drive there. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Got to at least try to cozy it in that 3-foot circle. This for birdie. Oh, that nearly went in. That's a touch of class right there. Very good effort. So 3 straight birdies. That might be a little too much to ask for to start the round. It's a par at the third to remain 2 under. Another par 3 here at the 4th, 225 yards. A swamp directly in front of the tee and a bunker protecting the front of the green. Aim for the heart. Solid tee shot will get you home. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. Good look now at the 5th hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, and it's a good one. 635 yards. All right, in the fairway. Now from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in a really good position here on the par 5. Okay, that's acceptable there. 15 feet away. Nope. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. On to the par 4 6th here at the Wetlands. And Frank, how does that water factor into the way you play this hole?
It bisects this fairway beautifully, Rich. 233 yards to the run out on the first section of fairway. And that might be worth considering for the short hitters. To try and flash it across the narrowest part of those wetlands, 276 yards. And of course, the more horsepower you got, actually the easier this tee shot.
That is so well done, just generating so much torque through the swing, high launch angle. That was just about perfect. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Well, 122 left to the flag. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Oh, needed just a little bit of a turn, but that will somehow stay right on the edge. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Here at the par 5 7th at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club, 592 yards. That is poetry in motion right there. What a golf swing and a big drive as well.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low, came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop and just ran over the bar.
Pretty good. That all that remains for a birdie 4. Yes, all set up by the great bunker shot, and that one in for a birdie. We arrive now at the 203-yard par 3 8th. Tricky little hole. The bunker short of the green looks like it borders the putting surface, but it's actually a few yards short of it, and the green narrows toward the back. That one was running so high. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Yeah, good putt. Give him a Sandy for his efforts there as he escapes that green side bunker and comes away with a par. Finishing out the front side with yet another lengthy par 5, the 9th measuring 621 yards, but still reachable for the bombers out there with 3 bunkers protecting against your approach shot. That one looking a little right. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Now, from just under 300 yards, a second from the fairway at the par 5.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot. Oh, that was well done there. Exploded that out of the sand beautifully and has an excellent chance for birdie.
Ah, yes, well done. It's birdie to move to 4 under now on the day. We begin the inward 9 at the Wetlands with the lengthy par 3 10th, 246 yards, 3 bunkers protecting the front of the green, and anything long or left has a chance to be wet. Yeah, good shot right there into this par 3 and a chance for a birdie to start this backside. Yeah, the good play continues now to 5 under on the day. Arriving here at the 443-yard par 4 11. Best to play it left center off the tee to give you a good look on the approach and take a bit of length off the hole. Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf swing. That was as powerful as you're going to see. Second shot now, it has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub.
No, there's a good strike in there. Just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Yes, very methodically done, and that one in for a birdie. So on this back nine, we started with a par 3, then a par 4, and now we get to a par 5. The 12th is 576 yards.
Yeah, nice blend of holes there that you've just referenced. 11 bends to the left, consequently 12 will bend in the other direction. Good drive required. From there, just setting up perhaps, 7 iron, 6 iron, into a green that's sort of fairly uniform in shape and should present a birdie with a good second shot.
This starting toward the right side. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind beat back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just leave that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Now to the par 4 13th. Frank, what are the options here?
Well, another straight one required here, Rich. It's 450. It's not overly long in today's standard, but still, that fairway widens up where the longer hitters will actually hit. And bunkers, once again, short of a green. So as long as you can fly that second shot to at least the front of the green, then they really do not come into play.
That's the kind of swing you want to break down and study. Perfect tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done.
It's been a beautiful round of golf today. It's been a clinic with the irons, and, well, more evidence there. The swing, the strike, and look how close that is.
You bet. Easy as can be. That's in for birdie. 14th hole here at the Wetlands. A dangerous par 3 comes in at 204 yards. There's some trouble out there.
And this is where you have to readjust your focus. If you start looking right or left of this green, you see all the problems that could come in and prevail. Instead, just look at that front bunker. Try and fly your tee shot over that, somewhere around the front edge of the green, maybe 3 or 4 yards on, and then the hole becomes that much easier.
Okay, safely aboard. Chance now for another birdie.
And this is back up the slope. Fortunately, not a great deal of movement to it, but there is a little bit of right to left.
What a stroke there, and a most unexpected birdie. Final par 5 on the backside here at the Wetlands. It's 590 yards.
Which is really a tempting yardage. A good tee shot, perhaps think of reaching the par 5 and 2. But this green well protected by 3 bunkers, 2 on the left side and 1 short right. But Hey, fortune favors the brave. At least that's what I was told.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
A 4-footer here for birdie. Okay, good work from off the green, and that's how you walk away with a birdie here at the par 5. Moving to the 16th hole here at the Wetlands, 455-yard par 4, and you can see, Frank, that green is heavily guarded.
And consequently, you're really going to have to judge that second shot. Know your yardage, and also good strikes required to safely keep the ball on the putting surface.
Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch.
Another great tee shot. That stayed in the air a long time. Just a short wedge left. That's sort of in between yardage. Oh, just a beautiful performance. And this round looks like it's going to get even better. Just a beautiful iron shot. The sound off that club face.
If only they could all be that short. Very well played there. And it results in an easy birdie. 17th at the Wetlands, par 3, 238 yards. Frank, how would you describe this hole?
Well, it's a hole really that shapes up well for a nice little high draw. See the angle of the green pointing slightly to the right. A nice little draw into this par 3. And that'll find the nice avenue. Maybe a kick forward, 15, 20 feet left for birdie. And if you birdied 16, chance to birdie 17 as well.
Okay, fortunate there. That ball hops onto the green, and he'll be left with that for his birdie. Now this for another birdie.
And he is in an ideal spot, just below the hole. I don't see any movement at all.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Well, this is it, Frank, the 18th hole. And on paper, it looks like you can get this one. You can make a birdie because it's only 377 yards.
You're exactly right, Rich. Just a nice drive. Doesn't even have to be a driver here. It's going to set you up really short iron wedge into this short par 4. And, well, I always like to finish on a birdie. I know you do too, because a little walk to the clubhouse there on the left, maybe a hot dog or a hamburger.
Right. Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Yeah, that's really well done. From that distance, you'll take it every time. Yeah, that's well played. It's a birdie at 18. And that is officially going to do it. It's a round of